Wait, what's going on YouTube? It's Donnie all day. It's cold outside. It's cold. So here's the deal. I deal a lot with survival stuff. We talk about knives and we talk about guns and gear, and gear is so important. So I'm going to bring up a different kind of gear. This is Viking Bags gear. Now, survival doesn't mean you're on your feet in the woods. Survival means you're trekking, you're going somewhere, you're traveling. Survival has so many different nuances, and today we're going to cover survival motorcycle style. Check this out. So these are Viking bags. I'm going to put a link down below to a previous video on my old Softail. I did some Viking saddlebags that were they were leather molded saddlebags, lockable, just awesome. And today I'm going to show you what I have set up here. Now, if we run into a crap hits the fan situation and you need to get out, you need to carry as much stuff as possible to survive with. And with these bags, man, I know I will not have a problem doing that. And if I wanted to go bigger, I could even go bigger. But this is the Dagger bag, D-A-G-R, and that thing alone will carry over 2,600 square feet or cubic feet of whatever you want to put in it. And this is the Maxwell bag, I think it's called. And that one is over 670. So now you will notice two things though. You see this little Life is Good bag? I attached one of these on both sides of this bag just for extra storage. And they work out real good. What I did is on this side, I walk over. I just did walk over. I put in a portable battery charger. So on cold days when you come outside and your bike doesn't really want to start because it's so cold, you got to jump it. That is the easiest way to get it jumping. So the problem with most motorcycles is to jump the battery, you have to take off the seat, take off that side panel. What I did is I brought two cords from inside the bike and brought them out, so I have my negative and my positive. So if I need to jump the bike, boop, I just jump it right there. I don't have to take anything apart. It's perfect. Plus I have my battery tender cord right there. Plus I have an adapter to go on this, so I can actually, and it's somewhere in this bag, I can go ahead and plug in a USB port right there. It's just survival at its fittest when you're talking about motorcycle survival, especially. And if you're in a survival situation where you're going to be, getting off the beaten path and you need to go places that other things won't go, having a little bike is going to get you there. So I want to show you these bags up close. You'll notice I put that one up high, right? I was going to put it right down on the seat, but survival, I'm thinking gear. I can fit a sleeping bag or a tent right under this, and it would wedge in there, and then I can attach it to the end of the sissy bar, and I can have a full pack riding. So that means I don't need to use any of my bag space for sleeping bags and things like that. When I get bags, I only go Viking. Viking is not paying me for this. They probably don't even know I exist. Even though I've already done a really nice video for them. Follow the link below in my description. So yeah, actually the link below is saddlebags on a Softail, and I show you step by step how to mount them the easiest way possible. They also sell, this Viking's awesome. They sell bags that that are quick connect, so you can connect them to your side rails. And you can get a saddlebag that, boom, clicks right onto here. No worries. They sell saddlebags where you don't have to remove your rear mirrors. There's cutouts. I mean, they even sell saddlebags that would fit onto here that have cutouts for the shock. You want to see the most beautiful thing in the world? Let's take that out. All right, so they literally have options galore on what to do. The only thing they don't sell spinners. How stupid is that? But let's go over these bags specifically. Now, these bags here, my little Life is Good bags, these I went to Marshall's. They're like 20 bucks a pop or whatever it is. And all they are is men's day bags for like your cologne kits and all that. They work out perfect on a bike. I just literally strapped it to this strap and then I carefully place some zip ties here and one underneath, and it attaches to the side of this bag. What's good is I can still use this. This zipper goes all the way around. There's one on both sides. And now my bags have expanded, giving me even more room. So you go from that, boop, to that. You can add another 2 inches. I forgot to take this off. I had this extra strap on there, strap on, but I gotta untie it. I had this bag set up where the big bag was sitting on the seat, and I only had one of these on the rack. And this is one thing I wish Viking would make. I wish they would make a bag similar to this that would go directly onto a motorcycle rack with these little guys so you can strap it down. Now, all their bags come with stuff like this. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I have no idea how to work this crap. I wish that they would make it simple to where, like, the shoulder strap is awesome. So the shoulder strap has a clip, and get rid of that, and another clip. So literally I have 2 clips that can clip onto something, and then it can be adjusted to strap something down. Why they have all this weird open-ended strap stuff, I have no idea. I can't stand them. They're a pain in the butt. And the only other thing I wish they did was on a bag like this, you can't really strap things with these going this way or that way, because then you can't use your zipper. So that I wish was a little bit different. But when these are unzipped, try and do this one-handed. When these are unzipped, you get, it's like another 4 inches wide of space that you can use. So let's get into here. Now, I didn't use really their straps the way you're supposed to use their straps to put them on. These are terrible. I stuck the strap through and closed that. It doesn't stay closed, so I zip tied it all the way around. And what I did is I made a knot here. I tied that and I zip tied it. A couple of carefully placed zip ties and you can do anything. But let's get into the bag. So this one has a little net pocket up top. It's actually a pretty good size net pocket. There, it has net pockets in here that are double. You can see this is where I stick my registration back there. Here you just have a net. Here you have something to go behind, and it's on both sides. That is really good. When you unzip it, boom, 2 inches farther that way and that way. In just this compartment, without unzipping it, I can roll up a couple pairs of shorts or a pair of jeans and a sweatshirt even. I could put a jacket in here. I could put all kinds of stuff I need in there. I open them up, I could put even more. I could literally have an entire weekend worth of stuff in this one bag. 671 point something cubic inches or however it works going in there. It does have another pouch right here, so you can use like for documents, things like that. It's going to strap right down on there. It has these little guys right here. Another thing, you could just slide things under. And even here, you could stick things in there. So if you're trying to like hide things, those are all good little cubby holes. Not only that, but on the side, but here's the expansion zipper. They have another zipper right here, and I put like Allen wrenches and stuff in there. Bada boom, bada bing, fixes right up. So you have 2 pockets on each side. You have 2 expansions on each side, and you have this big jumbo pocket here. Not only do you have all those, but you'll notice this, it's like travel luggage. You can lock it. Boop. Speaking of lock it, I don't plan on taking these on and off the bike. These are just going to stay on the bike. So for me, zip tying things down was not an issue. For you, you could do any other process you'd like. I just know that mine are staying on. And because I zip tied it, I know no one can just run by, grab a handle, lift and run, because everything is secured to the bike. I mean, everything. So let's get into the big bag, the Dagger. This is cool. This piece is completely different. This is a secondary piece from this guy. This one opens up from both sides like this. I got some more of those straps in there. Don't need those. And it goes all the way through. So you have areas down here. You could stick water bottles, things like that. You can go across. You can put luggage going through this way, clothing, anything you want. You can stick in here and have just extra room for your day bag. Even if you have like a small gas can, like you know, the motorcycle travel ones, you can actually put it down here and it will fit in this area. But that is really nice. And it does have carrying handles, and they do come with, like, I know this big one comes with backpack straps that you can add on. I'm obviously not going to be using that because I don't plan on taking it off the bike. I mean, and if you have one arm, you can even do one-handed operation. So that's this bag, and you can take this bag off. You don't even have to use that bag. I want as much storage as possible because gear. I like it. So in here we have some more storage on the sides. This stuff is crazy. I didn't even finish unpacking everything yet. I already took a ride with it. Disclaimer, don't do what I do. I did go over 100 miles an hour with the bags on to make sure everything was good, and they are. Don't do as I do. So that's all secure, not going anywhere. And again, you have little holes here, so if you want, you can lock these together. These are travel lock ones, so you can do that no problem. Let's get into these, as a matter of fact. And you do, and even you have O-rings here, or D-rings here, so you can strap things to this. You have 5 D-rings there, and there's one even underneath, but I zip tied the bottom to the rack, boop, 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 to keep it more secure. Because I don't want things going anywhere. I don't want it bouncing up and down while I'm riding. But look at this. You can put a grocery bag in here. You got some little tie downs here. I don't know. I guess you'd have to tie it in a knot because it's not like it's Velcro or anything. I don't know why. So I think everything should have a clip on each side and an adjustable strap. Everything just, I don't know why they don't, you know, oh, I guess you could do it here. So I see what this is. See, I'm learning. So this is so you can strap that on so the trunk door doesn't just flop all the way open. Hold on, I'm going to do that. Okay, I almost wish I didn't try because I stick it in, and as soon as there's pressure on it, it pops right out anyway. So these aren't too great, but I mean, who knows? Maybe you could strap it in a little better, find a way. I don't know. It's just once I put it on there, and it had pressure on it. As a matter of fact, I'll line it up. All right, so this is what happened. I put it in, I pinched it, I put it down, and then that happened. So a little bit of pressure, it pops right open. So that's something I wouldn't be needing, but I mean, it's really got nowhere to go anyway. So even if it opens, you have all your stuff right here. You'll notice you can definitely put like a small grocery bag in there. You could fit bottles of water or anything you need in there. I mean, I could fit a bunch of clothes in here. Personally, I like to roll my clothes when I travel, so I could roll things and just absolutely fill this thing up. In here you have some net protection to put stuff in. You have another pouch here, and it's waterproof, rainproof, weatherproof, all kinds of proof. So I mean, I have to say, I'm gonna zip this back up. This thing is awesome. I mean, this whole setup. I do like the fact that there are the rings, the D rings there. So if I really wanted to add even more, I could. It's just endless possibilities. I could reuse these ones here. There's 4, and I could throw something on the top that would close these bags off, so that wouldn't help. But I could if I wanted. I gotta say, it's just awesome. When you stick this one on, it's got these metal poles, and what you do is you slide this over your sissy bar, and then you get these poles wedged. It's kind of hard, but you can do it. You got to wedge them as close as you can, and what it does is it makes it so it's harder to lift off, and it really locks it in there. But I ended up zip tying this D-ring into here, it is not going anywhere. And I zip tied this bag strap. I used a Velcro strap that came with the bag. I Velcroed it around, then I zip tied that all the way through this piece. I'm telling you, nobody's going to be able to lift it off. All I know is, well, not all I know, I got a couple other things up my sleeve, is you can pack a ton of stuff. And you can get away, you can do whatever you need to do, and you can carry everything you need. I mean, everybody knows, you know, for survival, you're going to need a good gun or a good bow and a good knife and a good this and a good that. But you're going to need some way to transport things. And something like this is the best way to do it. I've just got so much space. And I love the fact that I could strap that there so I can still put either a roll bag or just my, you know, sleeping bag or anything like that. I could even take a duffel bag and stick it up there, stick it under there, and then use a cargo net from underneath the bag and go around this bag. I mean, there's just so many possibilities to do. And not only that, but where I come back here, when this is nice and full, I can lean back and I have a backrest. So that is exceptional, just exceptional. These are awesome. If you're looking for quality getaway gear, and it's not just for Harleys, you can get it for all kinds of different bikes. You can get bags that are similar to this. They're trunk bags that go on motorcycles. What they do is they attach to the big racks you'll see on those full dressers. If you have an old sports car, if you got like a little Triumph, or you have one of those cars that has a metal rack on the trunk, any kind of car with a metal rack on the trunk, you can get from them a motorcycle bag that's similar to this, except it's, you know, longer and wider, fits a bunch of stuff, and you can strap it right to your car. So you don't even need to use this for a motorcycle. This stuff is just, it's just awesome. It's just awesome. So my bike is ready for camping. It's ready for some getaway. I just closed on a house in Arizona, so I'll be doing a lot of Arizona traveling since the state is ginormous, and everywhere you got to go, it takes a little while to get there. So this bike is going to be doing a lot of camping and hitting some mountain trails and all that, or getting to the mountain trails where I'll be able to unload some gear and camp. And I think this is freaking great. It doesn't look too terrible on my Harley. I really like it. All I know is that what I do know is that the quality of Viking bags is something special. My saddle bags, follow the link down below, are definitely a testament to that. So that's it for this one. Viking bags are freaking awesome. Just are. Gear. If you got to survive, you're going to need things to survive with. This is going to help. I am Donnie B all day. Until next video.